I think it's certainly an improvement, don't you? How good is it? How good? I'm so pleased. Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Draycott Media and welcome to another episode of Tower Simulator 3. I know a number of you will really want to see this one. I'm going to be using the Just Flight aircraft today, which just recently came to the game, as I covered in a previous video. I love them. Yes, I know there's not as many aircraft here as there were in the Nyerges design pack, but I think they are of a higher quality and I think it just adds a little bit more realism to what you're looking at out of the window. I know that there's issues regarding the terminal files just being catch-all, so airlines are spattered everywhere around the airport, but at the same time that adds an additional challenge to the game, you know, especially if you're using real-world operations using these liveries. You know, the aircraft could end up parking anywhere compared to where you're used to, so there is a bit of that going on. A little disclaimer about me as well. As you can hear, I'm getting over a cold at the moment, so I'm not very well, but I'm having to cram these videos in before I go away for the weekend to Race Retro, an event that I'm hosting the stage at for 3 days, so I have to cram these videos in nice and sharpish before I go anywhere. But I'm going to be taking these things to Amsterdam today. I've not done Schiphol in a long time. I don't think I've even played Schiphol on my new PC yet. I'm just going to make sure I've got all the instruments and stuff set up, bear with me. Okay, it's all set up and good to go. So we're going to go for the Just Flight global database on this one, and we're going to use the Just Flight aircraft, and we're going to use the radar style as my Chaz Draycott Media set. We're going to go for an afternoon stint here. We're going to go at 2:30 in the afternoon, just a random time slot, and yeah, hopefully enjoy Amsterdam, and I hope you enjoy it too, because a lot of people asked me to play this airport quite a bit, so I will try to get the odd video in here and there of this one, even though I've done more on it than a lot of other airports. Alright, hello Amsterdam. It's been a while. It has been a long while. Good to see you again. I'm very excited to be back here at Schiphol. We have a lot of KLM in front of us, so it looks like a number of them are all good. We've got some Air Portugal down here, we've got Scandinavian, there's a plain 737, but it looks like all that lot's sorted. This is a bit empty over here. We've got some Transavia 737-800s. God, they look so good, don't they? Oh, I forgot after... It's been probably about 5 days since I actually first looked at the... Oh god, the frame rate is not good there. First looked at the Just Flight aircraft, and the one thing I did pick up on that I didn't like too much is the fact that the 737s, as you can see, the cockpits are very dark, and you can... This is not what I don't like, I'm just getting to it. But the cockpit windows are just darker, like they are just black windows that are really dark. But the Airbus ones are like cloudy blue sort of colour. I think that's similar to real life, but I just think it would look better if the Airbuses were a little bit more darker, you know what I mean? Just the black rather than the blue. Anyway, we've got aircraft all around us. We've got the F7 camera up here. And to be honest, I don't think we're going to need to move the camera around much. I have noticed this. This is the first time I'm going to see the A380 as well. And oh god, it's just... They're so spot on, aren't they? They're so spot on. Like, yeah, they are just better. They are just better. And I'm really glad that we've got it. Like I say, I know there are caveats to it with the fact that we don't have the same amount of aircraft and there's certain models and things missing, but oh, I don't mind. I don't mind. Do you really? Do you really mind? There's a British Airways A319 on the end here. Oh, it looks good. It looks good. Right, let's figure out what the hell we're doing. Because I don't know. We're going to get 18 centre as an arrival runway and 18 left for departures. 18 centre and 18 right for arrivals, 18 left for departures today. That's how we're going to run things. So we'll get everybody to get full length, and we'll tell them to cross runway 09er. We're going to get people to hold short of the intersection of... Oh, God. Well, we'll just tell them to hold short of Bravo. I think is Bravo counterclockwise and Alpha is clockwise? I think that's how it works. KLM 1115, pushback approved facing south. Lufthansa 2305, pushback approved facing south. KLM 781 heavy, pushback approved facing south. KLM 427 heavy, pushback approved facing north. We're going to get them to go up and around there. Taxi via... no, Echo 7 and across. Echo 7 and across. But here is the KLM Heavy. This is the Airbus A330 getting moving. See the engines spinning away. They do definitely push back quicker. Like, they get on with it more speedy, I think. That's a KLM 737-900, that's a long one. And then we have the Lufthansa A320 just ahead of that. But I figured it was best to try this at a heavy, busy airport, you know what I mean? Yeah, we've got some Transavia and Scandinavian over here for some reason. KLM Heavy, which is a 7.8. Oh, just look at it. It's so spot on. I'm so happy. And don't get me wrong, you know, the step up from Tower 3D Pro to Tower Simulator 3 was massive. You know, the graphics that we had for it and the difference from one game to the next. You could tell what the aircraft were, but unfortunately the Nyerges design models just weren't as, well, they just weren't as accurate. It's as simple as that. But this is just awesome. Really, really awesome. There's nothing wrong with the Nyerges design ones. You can still use them, and at the end of the day, if you're one of these people that, and I know there's many of you out there that don't look out of the window so much at the aircraft like I do, then, you know, it's fine. KLM 1115, taxi to runway 18 left via Bravo. Cool. Lufthansa 2305, taxi to runway 18 left via Bravo. Cross runway 09er. KLM 1115, cross runway 09er. KLM 781 Heavy, taxi to runway 18 left via Bravo. Hold short of Bravo. Well, we could just say out, yeah, to the intersection of Alpha 5 and Bravo and then get them to hold, I guess. Look at this. This lineup of 7.3s. Is that a yeah. I'm pretty sure we've got a 7, an 8 and a 9. Is that a 9? I think it is. No, it's the same reg. Just, yeah, because it was closer it looked bigger. Oh well. Okay, Speedbird, Embraer. It's nice to see an Embraer again. Now the Embraer isn't my favourite aircraft. None of them are. The 190s, the 175s, any of them. But I love the fact that it looks like a proper Embraer now. It's got the right windows to it. Right, where's KLM 427 Heavy going? So they're going to go via Golf 2, Echo 7. KLM 427 Heavy, taxi to runway 18 left via Golf 2, Echo 7. Cross runway 22. That is brilliant.
Taxi to runway
KLM 481, sorry, 781 Heavy is holding short there.
Cross runway 22. KLM 427
We'll turn the 3D UI off as well, add a bit more realism in. Let's get ready for some arrivals, because they will be coming in soonish. And then we can get everybody moving and working. We've got KLM 589 Heavy here in their 7777777. KLM 589 Heavy, pushback approved, facing north. Speedbird 84908, pushback approved, facing east. KLM 685 Heavy, pushback approved, facing north. So we've got 427 Heavy and that 787 all the way over there, and then that one is about to push back. Cracking. The A330 can now carry on and get on with it. Good. KLM 781 Heavy, continue taxi. Another one, KLM 1257 wanting to push over there. KLM 1257, stand by. Just wait. Right, which way are we facing here?
KLM 1257.
So runway 18 left is sort of going... Oh god. It's going that way across us, isn't it?
KLM 1257 with information mic.
Yeah.
Requesting push and start.
I think if we have the airport like that, we can see everything, can't we then? I just need to really be careful of this lot. I like that orientation. I think that's a little bit better. 427 Heavy. It's going all the way over there. Emirates Super. KLM 427 Heavy, cross runway 18 left. We'll wait for them to go past.
Cross runway 18 left.
There goes 781 Heavy in their A330. Moving down there.
Schiphol Tower.
Emirates Super. Ready.
On final 18 right.
Emirates 148 Super, pushback approved, facing north. At the end of the day, we know the runways are south-north, so we can get on with them just fine. KLM Heavy is ready to go in just a moment. Lovely. Oh, it's great to be back at Amsterdam, it really is. I must admit. I'm very happy to be back here and playing this again. It's been a long time since I've done an Amsterdam video. My last one did really well as well, but you know, I hope that proves to you that I'm not in it just for the views. You know, I don't often play airports that people bang on the drum for, but I do like to come back to these airports every so often, especially when I learn more about the game. KLM 589 a heavy, taxi to runway 18 left via Alpha. Ooh.
Taxi to runway 18 left.
KLM 589 a heavy, taxi to runway 18 left via Alpha 14. They will go Bravo.
Taxi to runway 18 left via Alpha 14.
Okay.
KLM 589 a heavy.
That's fine. KLM 685 heavy.
685 heavy ready
Taxi to runway 18 left via Golf 2, Echo 7, cross runway 22. Lufthansa 2305, runway 18 left, line up and wait. Sunturk 1253, runway 18 right, clear to land. Got some long old taxis coming up for them.
Taxi to runway 18
S427 heavy crossing the runway.
Echo 7.
Got a pair of heavies going out.
22.
Lufthansa 2305, runway 18 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 18 left, line
Okay.
up and wait. Lufthansa 2305.
Speedbird 84908. Taxi to runway 18 left via Bravo. KLM 781 heavy, cross runway 27. KLM 427 heavy, cross runway 27. Emirates Super is already pushed back and good to go. Emirates 148 Super, taxi to runway 18 left via runway 09er. Look at that, getting taxi down the runway. How cool's that? And there's our first departure of the day, Lufthansa. Lufthansa on its way out of here at Amsterdam. Let's go and have a look. Now, about the landing gear issue. I spoke to Robbie, and he said that a lot of the aircraft, because they had all their animations programmed in, when the aircraft used to spawn in when they first tested it, the aircraft went through a full cycle of every animation before the game basically got fully underway. So we may see, until there is a fix, then keep the landing gear doing that. Basically, it doesn't get to the end of the cycle, but it'll be fixed, it'll be worked on, so don't worry about it too much. Vueling 8435, pushback approved, facing north. KLM 1115, runway 18 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. KLM 685 heavy, cross runway 18 left. KLM 1257, pushback approved, facing east. Any more arrivals? No. No arrivals just yet. Quite calm. Okay. There is the A380. Mega. Making its way down. Have little ganders. Oh yeah. Emirates 148 Super, cross runway 09er. You have to tell them to cross it to get onto it, basically. It is awesome, that, isn't it? Well, I think it's certainly an improvement, don't you? How good is it? How good? I'm so pleased. I'm not going to keep defending it and talking about the caveats, but yeah, I for one am over the moon with this update. And that's all you need to know. Wow, 1115 really took their time getting going when I told that heavy to already cross the runway. Dear me. What about the 737s? Do they retract their landing gear? Where did we go for the thingy? Here? Let's have a look. That 787 got across quick, didn't it? KLM 781 heavy, runway 18 left, line up and wait. I probably could have taken some of the heavies off a different runway, but is what it is. Up goes the 73. Yeah, their gear goes all the way up, look. Smashing. Okay, nothing to worry about there. It's just the A320s, I think, just certain versions of them. Vueling 8435, taxi to runway 18 left via Alpha 17, Bravo. KLM 589er heavy, cross runway 09er. Speedbird 849er 8, cross runway 09er. KLM 685 heavy, cross runway 09er. KLM 781 heavy, runway 18 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. KLM 427 heavy, runway 18 left, line up and wait. Sunturk 1253. Taxi to the intersection of Whiskey 5 and Delta, cross runway 18 centre. This is where we find an arrival on 18 centre, isn't it?
18 left, via Alpha 17.
So they're going to that intersection. Sunturk is all the way over there, miles away. Absolutely miles away. We have KLM heavy making its way out. Airbus A330. 787 lining up. I'm loving this. It's not a massive difference at the end of the day, but just think that everything just looks that bit more polished now, doesn't it? Yeah. Big A330. Let's go down the runway and watch it. Come on. They'll be rotating now. There they go. Oh no. Whoa, that's a hell of an angle there, son. Landing gear coming up. Doors closed. Oh, aye. It's just little things like the engine shape and the window shapes, you know, it just makes that little bit more accuracy worth it. You know, those little details. KLM 1257 wants taxi. Let's just test some little bits out here while we've got a bit of time. KLM 1257, taxi to the intersection of Alpha 10 and Bravo. Yeah. Sound. I didn't know if there was any... It's the ones where it's like Alpha 1 Bravo and Alpha 1 Alpha. You know, I don't know if there's certain names for them or anything like that. We've got different holding points as well that we could send them to. We've got Papa... Wow, Papa Delta 3, Charlie 2... What? Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta 1 2 3. Okay. So 1 2 3 I imagine are for heavies. Let's have a look. Yeah. 1 2 3 are surely for heavies. 1 2 3 and then Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta are for the narrow bodies. Little Vueling A320 here. It's quite cute, isn't it? Lovely little thing. I think it's a Neo as well, actually. We can have a look, can't we? Where is it? Yes, it's not an A320 Neo. It's just a normal A320. KLM 427 heavy, runway 18 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. KLM 1257 taxi to runway 18 left via Bravo, cross runway 09er. Vueling 8435, cross runway 09er. Emirates 148 Super, runway 18 left, line up and wait. Got a very focused area of traffic at the moment, haven't we, over there? 787 is that's now out of here. Yes. Yes, it is. Transavia 737 wants a push. I really like how that looks. I do prefer the look of a 73 over an Airbus any day. There goes the 78. Powering out of here. Meanwhile, we have a little KLM Embraer going this way. Little KLM City Hopper. Thrill. I am thoroughly enjoying myself, and I hope you are too. I understand this may not be as busy as we've seen in other stints here at Schiphol. Have you seen where Sunturk is going? We're going to send them down Delta, Bravo, and here. So we're going to say Bravo and Sierra 7 Echo. Sunturk 1253, taxi to the intersection of Bravo and Sierra 7 Echo. Oh no. Sunturk 1253, taxi to the intersection of Bravo and Sierra 7 Echo via Quebec. That's it. That's exactly what I wanted. Thank you so much. Oh, what's that? Is that WestJet? WJA. It will be WestJet, but it's unfortunately I missed these airlines. I like a plain 787 actually. It's very pretty. But yeah, I believe that's WestJet, is it not? WestJet 21 heavy. Pushback approved, facing west. Emirates 148 Super, runway 18 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. KLM 589 Heavy, runway 18 left, line up and wait. Transavia 5133, pushback approved facing east. Vueling 8303, pushback approved facing north. A380 out of here. The first departure of a new Just Flight A380 on the channel. Let's go in and have a wobble down here, shall we? What else we got over here? Oh, is that Swiss? See, look, the A220s. Now, they have nailed the A220s as well. They've nailed all of them, but... yeah, the additional details. Somebody mentioned it looks like the landing gear. I think it was Mike, actually. The tyres and the landing gear look just that little bit more detailed, don't they? Makes a big difference. Here's the King. King of the skies, as much as people don't want to call it that. It's exactly what it is. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, it looks so good. Landing gear up. Fantastic. Goodbye, the King. Lovely. Sunturk down there in their Airbus A320. We've got a few Ryanair and EasyJet over here, which is something I really was excited to look at, because while the Ryanair were pretty spot on in the Nyerges design pack, just there's a little bit more sharpness to them here, and they just look that bit more finished, don't they? I love that. I really like an Egyptair 737 as well. That's cool. There's a lot of the airport we haven't looked at yet, but in fairness, there's a lot of it hasn't got any aircraft in. I think that's one of the only drawbacks from this, is the fact that a lot of the areas will not have aircraft in them, which is a shame, but it is what it is. Like I say, it's a caveat. I'm not going to spend all of my time defending. Have we got any arrivals? No, we've got nothing on arrival. Vueling 8303, taxi to runway 18 left via Bravo, cross runway 09er. Transavia 5133, taxi to runway 18 left via Bravo, cross runway 09er. We don't have to worry about intersections at the moment. WestJet 21 Heavy, taxi to the intersection of Lima and Echo 8, cross runway 27. WestJet 21 Heavy, cross runway 22. KLM 589 Heavy, runway 18 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. So, we've got Sunturk going round there, up towards Sierra 7 Echo. I'm then going to tell them, oh god, to go via Echo 1, so we're going to tell them that way, if they can. And then in there, and then up Golf. If not, we might have to get them to taxi down here, across at Echo 3 and Echo 9er, and then Lima and Golf 7. Mingin. Speedbird 8498, runway 18 left, line up and wait. There goes the KLM 777. I love a 777. They're so cool. It is a whopping aircraft, that, isn't it? Yeah, look at it. Oh, was that little tail strike before you hopped? Naughty. Naughty, naughty. Cool. There's the WestJet 78. We'll just pretend it's brand new, they just haven't had it painted yet. That's all it is. Creeping their way down.
Schiphol ground. Easy 7008 with information
easy.
like requesting push and start.
Easy 7008, pushback approved facing north. Still no arrivals.
Pushback approved facing north.
Weird, isn't it?
Easy 7008.
Got Lufthansa down here wanting to go in there, Airbus A321. Look at that with the IAEs on it. Oh, look at these little diddy engines. The Lufthansa ones are dead funny because it just doesn't look like those engines could do anything. I've flown a few of them on Flight Sim and they very much do a lot, do IAEs. They're great engines. Lufthansa 993, pushback approved facing south. We've confirmed that Sunturk's definitely going that way. But we'll have to wait and see how far they go about it. Okay. KLM 1189er in the 73 just out here, amongst all of the heavies.
with information, Mike. Requesting push and start.
KLM 1189er, pushback approved, facing north. So we can tell them to go to the intersection of what?
KLM 1189.
Alpha 13 and Bravo, I guess. Well, we don't need to, but just for practice, you know what I mean? When you've got a low-risk environment. There's Scandinavian all the way over there in their little CRJ thing, isn't it? But when you've got a low-risk environment of moving ground aircraft around, then you can just test to send them to a certain place and get them to hold there, just cause. You don't need to rush anything out, you know what I memean? Speedbird 84908, runway 18 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. KLM 685 Heavy, runway 18 left, line up and wait. WestJet 21 Heavy, taxi to runway 18 left via Echo 8, Bravo.
Runway
Don't
18
come to a
left.
stop. Ah.
Cleared for immediate takeoff. On
You
reaching
didn't have to do
altitude
that.
1000, contact departure.
Okay.
Speedbird 84908.
Scandinavian 548, pushback approved. Facing north. We're going to get them
Runway
up this way. Golf 2 Echo 7 like we did with the
KLM 685 Heavy.
777 earlier on. Swiss 729er, pushback approved, facing north. Easy 7008, taxi to runway 18 left via Bravo, cross runway 09er. KLM 1189er, taxi to the intersection of Alpha 13 and Bravo. Oh, now, interesting. Cool. That's why you test these things, because what they're going to do is taxi to this rather than here. So what is that bit?
Pushback approved facing north, Swiss 729.
Interesting.
Taxi to
That's
runway
where they
18
see
left
the
via
intersection.
Bravo, cross runway 09.
KLM 1189er,
Easy
taxi to the intersection of
7008.
Alpha 13 and Alpha. Ah, you see?
Taxi and hold at the
KLM
intersection of
1189er,
taxiway
taxi to
Alpha
runway
13
18 left
and Bravo.
via Alpha 13,
KLM 1189er.
cross runway 09er.
Taxi
Just
and
gonna get
hold
them
at
to
the
do the full
intersection of
taxi, but that's why you
taxiway
test these things.
13 and Alpha.
Okay, Sunturk is over there,
KLM
ready to carry on taxiing now. Sunturk 1253, taxi to ramp via hotel.
Taxi to runway 18 left via Alpha 13.
They've done it.
Cross runway 09er.
Nice.
KLM 1189er.
KLM 685 Heavy, stand by. WestJet 21 Heavy, cross runway 18 left.
Taxi to ramp via hotel.
They're facing that way, aren't they?
Sunturk
Yeah.
1253.
Let's get WestJet
Cross
across.
runway 18 left. WestJet 21 Heavy.
Get them moving, get them on with it.
Schiphol ground. Easy 700 wait, ready to taxi.
Here we go. KLM 1642, runway 18 centre, cleared to land. KLM 1712, runway 18 right, cleared to land. Here we go, we're getting some in now.
Runway 18 center, clear to land. KLM 1642.
Sunturk 1253, cross runway 18 left. Scandinavian 548, taxi to runway 18 left via Golf 2, Echo 7, cross runway 22. Swiss 729er, taxi to runway 18 left via Golf 4, Echo 8, cross runway 22.
Runway 18 right.
Sunturk better get on with it. They've got a diagonal crossing like we have quite a lot at Singapore.
Runway 18 left. Sunturk 1253.
Lufthansa 993, taxi to the intersection of Alpha 5 and Bravo. Yeah, when they're square intersections, it's much
Taxi
easier.
to runway 18
Air France
left
1741,
via
pushback
Golf 2,
approved, facing east.
Echo 7. Cross runway 22.
KLM 685 Heavy,
Scandinavian
runway 18
548.
left, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Might have an incident here.
Taxi to runway 18 left.
Nearly.
Via Golf 4. Echo 8. Cross runway
Need to be
22.
careful of that.
Swiss
But again,
729er.
that's why I tell them intersections.
Taxi
Vueling
and hold at the
8435,
intersection
runway
of
18 left, line up and
taxiway
wait.
Alpha 5 and Bravo. Lufthansa 993.
Did say to
Pushback
Sunturk to
approved,
cross.
facing
Oh no,
east.
we crossed
Air
18
France
left, didn't we?
1741.
Sunturk 1253, cross runway 22. Oh, KLM 627 Heavy on the end here, ready to go after the Air France. Is that an A319? Oh, an A319 with little sharklets on it. That's gorgeous, isn't it?
Schiphol Tower. KLM 1642 on final 18 center.
That's so cool.
Schiphol
Little
Tower.
baby aircraft.
KLM 1712 on final 18 right.
But if you look at this, you know, would you have told me that this would be Tower Simulator 3? Great, isn't it? Very, very good. Oh, it's, you know, up close it makes such a
Schiphol
massive
ground.
difference.
Scandinavian 548 ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 993, taxi to runway 18 left via Bravo, cross runway 09er. KLM 685 Heavy, runway 18 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. I was going to say, I didn't think they'd got going.
Taxi to runway 18
That poor
left
Vueling.
via Bravo.
It's been
Cross runway
blasted.
09, Lufthansa 993. Runway 18 left, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Why didn't you get on with it?
Contact departure. KLM 685 Heavy.
Schiphol ground. Swiss
So they're taking their time rolling as well. WestJet 21 Heavy, cross runway 27. There's Sunturk then taxiing behind. Swiss up there. There's Lufthansa on its way out. Transavia 6671, pushback approved, facing north. No further arrivals after the two that have just touched down, which are KLM 1712 and 1642. Excuse me. Air France 1741, taxi to the intersection of Alpha 10 and Bravo. Just so they don't cut across the front of Lufthansa, and then we can get KLM out. KLM 627 Heavy, pushback approved, facing east. Scandinavian 548, cross runway 18 left, hold short of Bravo.
Pushback approved, facing east. KLM 627 Heavy.
Yeah, that should work.
18 left, hold short of taxiway Bravo. Scandinavian 548.
Yeah, that should work. I hope. We'll see. They're going to do it either way now. KLM 1642, taxi to ramp via Bravo.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo. KLM 1642.
KLM 1712, taxi to Victor Mike. Just get them there, shall we? Actually, no, we'll do Whiskey 5 Delta. KLM 1712, taxi to the intersection of Whiskey 5 and Delta, cross runway 18 centre. I was taking a big risk there that there was no other arrivals coming in.
Intersection of taxiway Whiskey 5 and Delta.
There's the A330 being pushed. Number of A330s about, actually. We've not got the many of the 787s and 777s with us at the moment. Air France 1741, taxi to runway 18 left via Bravo, cross runway 09er. Vueling 8435, runway 18 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Transavia 6671, taxi to runway 18 left via Bravo, cross runway 09er. See, they're holding short of Bravo, but they haven't actually gotten onto Bravo. Scandinavian 548, cross runway 09er. Swiss 729er, cross runway 18 left. KLM 1257, runway 18 left, line up and wait. I made that a little bit closer, didn't I?
Cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000.
It's fine. They're ready to go now.
Fueling 8435.
KLM 627 Heavy, taxi to runway 18 left via Alpha 13, cross runway 09er. Out goes Vueling.
Taxi to runway 18 left via Bravo.
Gear down.
Cross runway 09er. Transavia 6671.
It is what it is at this point. It's
Cross
fine.
runway
Shush.
09er. Scandinavian
Shush.
548.
Well, I'm so sorry. That was a horrible
Cross
noise.
runway 18
I hope I've
left.
edited that out.
Swiss 729.
If not, then I apologise.
Runway 18 left. Line up and wait.
KLM 1257.
1257.
Part of that queue. Let's go and have a little screenshotty doodah, shall we, of all this. Let's do this again, shall we? Get a nice little screenshot of all that. They look so good, don't they? Haha. Big fan. It's a bit loud, I'm sorry. But worth it. KLM 1257, runway 18 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. KLM 1161, pushback approved, facing north. KLM 1712's got a hell of a taxi in, haven't they? Where's the other one? Oh wow, they're already round here. 1642 flying in. Oh, what is it? Is that an Embraer? Is it an Embraer? It is. It is an Embraer 190. Not seen any of the 195 E2s yet. It's a nice busy-ish stint here at Schiphol. It's not the busiest we've seen. Transavia 5133, runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. KLM 1203, pushback approved, facing east.
Runway 18 left.
What's this one?
Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000.
So good.
Contact departure. Transavia 5133.
I like this little mix of KLM and BA down here. I like the imperfections on the liveries too. You see the panel lines are in different colours. I know when you look at them this closely you can see the squares and the pixels of them, but they look worn, you know, they look like they're not too perfect, they're not completely immaculate aircraft. There's 777 ready to go as well. And there they are. Let's maybe have that, shall we, as well? Like this. Who? Who? Qatari. Qatari 274 Heavy. Pushback approved, facing west. Vueling 8303, runway 18 left, line up and wait. Did I just whistle? Did my nose just whistle?
Pushback approved, facing west. Qatari 274 Heavy.
1161's ready.
Runway 18 left, line up and wait.
Qatari's pushing.
8303.
Got an arrival coming in.
Schiphol ground.
KLM Heavy.
161 ready
And then
for
another one.
Schiphol Tower, KLM 686 Heavy on final 18 center.
You are. KLM 686 Heavy, runway 18 centre, cleared to land. KLM 1304, runway 18 right, cleared to land. Thank you.
Runway
Okay.
18 center.
KLM 1712.
KLM 686 Heavy.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha. KLM 1712, taxi to the intersection of Alpha and Alpha 10. Just in case.
Runway 18 right. Cleared to land.
That's what we want.
KLM
KLM
1304.
1203, taxi to runway 18 left via Bravo, cross runway 09er. Swiss 729er, cross runway 27. I should say 27, it's easier than 09er. KLM 1161, taxi to runway 18 left, cross runway 27. Let's have a look at the Qatari, shall we? Is it 777? Big wagon, wasn't it? I know it's an A330. Oh no, it's a 777.
Runway 18 left.
God, it's
Via
cool.
Bravo. Cross runway 09er.
They are so
KLM
beefy.
1203.
We get them in at Manchester and they are
Cross
just
runway 27.
massive.
Swiss 729.
Huge, huge jet. Well good. Big fan. Vueling 8303, runway 18 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. You're not going anywhere on Alpha, right? No. KLM 1189, runway 18 left, line up and wait.
1000, contact departure.
Qatari 274 Heavy, taxi to runway 18 left via Golf 4 Echo 7. No. Qatari 724 Heavy, taxi to runway 18 left via Golf 4 Echo 9er. That one.
Taxi to runway 18 left via Golf 4, Echo 7. Qatari 274 Heavy.
Qatari 274 Heavy, taxi to runway 18 left via Golf 4 Echo 8.
Taxi
Please.
to runway 18
There we go.
left via Golf 4.
There goes another
Echo
Vueling.
Qatari 274
Rotate. Smash in.
Schiphol Tower.
Loving this.
KLM
Really,
1304 on
really
final
loving
18
this.
right.
This is another little Embraer, isn't it?
Schiphol ground. KLM 1203
Yeah.
ready to taxi.
Sorry if I'm saying it wrong, by the way. I'm saying Schiphol, aren't I? Is it Schiphol? I'm sorry if I've been saying it wrong all this time. Look at that queue of planes. Oh my days. Big queue. I like that screenshot and all. I have to do everything so it's like on the right hand side of shot. You all know what my thumbnails look like, and I've explained it before. But yeah. KLM 1189, runway 18 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. I'd like to get a few things out on 18 centre and all, but getting the taxiing down that way might be a bit tricky. Oh, I suppose. Ooh, you're changing over to Alpha there. KLM 435 Heavy, pushback approved, facing north. KLM 1161, hold position. WestJet 21 Heavy, runway 18 left, line up and wait. I'd hate to see the delays that they've got on TS3 Assistant right now. Oops. Ooh, 686 Heavy. We've not caught a landing yet, have we?
Runway 18 left.
Since we've been
Line up
using
and
the
wait.
new models.
WestJet 21 Heavy.
KLM 605 Heavy, pushback approved, facing north. Let's go and have a look.
Pushback approved facing
Oh,
north.
what are you?
KLM 605
Oh,
Heavy.
this is the first time I've seen an A350 with the new models. My favourite modern airliner. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, they've nailed it. The windows were just never quite right in the Nyerges ones. And, oh, that is good.
KLM 605
Very, very
Heavy
good.
with information mic.
So cool.
Requesting push and start.
We need to see some 7.5s, don't we? We've not seen any 757s, or have we? I can't remember now. Didn't see any at Manchester. I don't think we saw any at KRDU either. Anyway, here's a 787 landing. Probably a 787-9er. The flaps render in when the LOD changes, the level of detail. That looks gorgeous, doesn't it? The semi-transparent or translucent cockpit windows make a huge difference. They really do.
KLM 435 Heavy ready to taxi.
Qatari 274 Heavy, cross runway 22. WestJet 21 Heavy, runway 18 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. KLM 1712, taxi to ramp. Easy 7008, runway 18 left, line up and wait. KLM 435 Heavy, taxi to runway 18 left via Alpha 13, cross runway 27. And then 605 Heavy's ready to go here. Look, you see the level of detail change where the flaps render in? From distance it's alright, then you render in and then they couldn't come in like that. MSR. Oh, it's Egypt, isn't it? Egypt Air. Egypt Air 758, pushback approved, facing north. You're pretty, where are you? Here. Very pretty. You see a lot of the A321 Neos of these now. Instead of their 737s. Very good. Qatari 274 Heavy, cross runway 18 left. Transavia 5820, runway 18 right, cleared to land. Speedbird 8453, runway 18 centre, cleared to land. Okay, KLM 605 Heavy. KLM 605 Heavy, taxi to runway 18 left via Bravo, cross runway 27. So Qatari's going to go straight across. Look at the size of it. Look at the size of it. That is one of my favourite aircraft and livery combos, that is. The Qatari 777-300. It is just so elegant and so purposeful. Great, isn't it? And it also gives us a chance to, you know, appreciate these liveries a little bit more and look at the models a bit more closely. I know that some of you have said recently, I do skirt about a lot on here, and I you know, I need to look at the aircraft a little bit more. Let's figure out where they're going to go then. So we're going to go Alpha and Alpha 13. KLM 686 Heavy, taxi to the intersection of Alpha and Alpha 13 via Bravo. No. KLM 686 Heavy, taxi to the intersection of Alpha 14 and Alpha. That's more like it. Egypt Air 758, taxi to runway 18 left via Bravo, cross runway 27. There's a lot of aircraft. KLM 1304, taxi to the intersection of Whiskey 5 and Delta.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of
Bravo Sierra.
5 and Delta.
KLM 1304, taxi to Bravo Sierra via Bravo, cross runway 18 centre. There we go. Get to Bravo Sierra. Look at the queue. Easy 7008, runway 18 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. We've got a little bit of a stopper going in here, so that KLM I've told to hold position. So we're going to let the queue die down a bit. Lufthansa 993, runway 18 left, line up and wait. Okay, more frequent arrivals now. For some reason they just weren't coming in earlier, but now they are. Egypt Air's going that way out. KLM 686 Heavy's coming in. Yeah, we've not seen any 75s. I can't believe I hadn't thought of that.
438 on final
There's so
18
much to
centre.
think about, so much to look at, though, that I just
Schiphol Tower.
hadn't crossed my
Easy
mind.
7906 on final 18 right.
KLM 1131, pushback approved, facing north. I was going to say, I could have sworn we'd had that call sign, but we've had 1161.
Pushback approved facing north. KLM 113.
There's EasyJet. Bye, Drew. Easy day at work for Drew. Manchester and Amsterdam and back.
KLM 1131 with information mic. Requesting push and start.
Lufthansa 993, runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Scandinavian 548, runway 18 left, line up and wait. Don't do it.
Runway 18 left.
Oof.
Cleared for takeoff.
Oof.
Reaching altitude 1000.
Oof.
Contact departure. Lufthansa 993.
Woof.
Runway 18 left. Line up and wait. Scandinavian 548.
Woof, KLM. Close. Speedbird 438, runway 18, centre, clear to land. Easy 7906, runway 18 right, clear to land. There goes Lufthansa. Their
Runway
A321.
18
God, we
centre,
pushed them
clear
back
to land.
so long ago.
Speedbird 438.
So long ago. They've had a long day. What do the A321s do? Do they go up?
7906.
Schiphol Tower. KLM 1446 on 5.
No, it's an Airbus. There's hydraulic issues with the Airbuses. You heard it here first, everyone. See, now look at the speed of Egypt Air now. It's gotten past KLM because they're on a different taxiway. Funny, innit? Okay. Right, the more I talk, the more bunged up I sound, and that's frustrating because I'm going to have a difficult weekend if that's the case. Transavia 5820, taxi to the intersection of Whiskey 5 and Delta. Here's
Taxi
Speedbird.
hold at the intersection of taxiway Whiskey
Coming in.
5 and Delta. Transavia 5820.
Scandinavian 548, runway 18 left. Cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Air France 1741, runway 18 left, line up and wait. KLM 1161, continue taxi. Qatari 274 heavy, cross runway 27.
Runway 18 left.
That'll
Cleared for
move that
immediate
queue a little
takeoff.
bit.
On reaching altitude 1000.
KLM are going to
contact
go back
departure.
past Egypt there in a minute and have their fingers up out the window.
Runway 18 left.
This
Line up
KLM
and
wants to
wait.
go.
Air France
KLM 1131.
1741.
Taxi to the intersection of Alpha 13 and Alpha 12. KLM 1131, taxi to the intersection of Alpha 13 and Alpha 12. Just because they're going to go around.
Taxi. KLM 1161.
KLM 686 heavy. I see, this is why.
Cross runway
KLM
27.
1131, taxi to
Qatari
runway
27
18
for heavy.
left via Alpha 13, cross runway 27. Where on earth?
Duplicated command. KLM 1131. Taxi and hold at the intersection.
Why are they doing that?
Taxiway Alpha 13 and Alpha 12.
Interesting.
KLM 1131.
Okay,
Taxi to runway 18 left via Alpha 13. Cross runway 27.
what is that?
KLM 1131.
It is Alpha 13.
Schiphol ground.
Yeah.
KLM
Can't risk it.
1131 ready to taxi.
Schiphol Tower. KLM 1272 on final 18 right.
Landing. Crossing. They haven't done a go around, so that's okay, but they nearly did. Speedbird 8453, taxi to the intersection of Alpha and Alpha 10.
Taxi and hold at the
KLM
intersection of
1304.
taxiway Alpha
Nope, they're
and
going a long way
Alpha
around.
10. Speedbird 8453.
KLM 1446, runway 18 centre, cleared to land. KLM 1272, runway 18 right, cleared to land. Yep,
Runway
next
18
arrival isn't
centre,
on the ground
clear
just
to
yet.
land. KLM 1446.
Speedbird 438, taxi to the intersection of Alpha and Alpha 10. KLM 686 heavy, taxi to ramp via Alpha. What?
Runway 18 right.
Is that a
Clear to
one-way?
land. KLM 1272.
KLM 686 heavy, taxi to ramp via Alpha 13.
Taxi and hold at
Air
the
France
intersection of
1741, runway
taxiway
18 left,
Alpha
cleared for
and
immediate
Alpha
takeoff
10.
upon reaching altitude
Speedbird
1000, contact
438.
departure. Swiss 729, runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. It's quite a long lineup, so we can get away with that.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha.
Okay,
KLM
Easy is coming.
686 heavy.
Easy 7906, taxi to the intersection of Delta and Alpha. Should be there.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha 13. KLM 686 heavy.
There's no holding points
Runway
there.
18 left.
They're not off the
Cleared
runway
for
fully
immediate
yet, so that's
takeoff.
why it's not
On
showing
reaching
up.
altitude
Wait for it.
1000,
Should
contact
be the same
departure.
route to
Air
there.
France 1741.
Easy 7906, taxi to the intersection of Whiskey 5 and Delta. There we go. They couldn't figure out
Runway 18 left.
Delta
Cleared
and
for
Alpha.
takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact
That's all right.
departure. Swiss
Speedbird
729.
2761, pushback approved, facing east. KLM 627 heavy, runway 18 left, line up and wait. Still a massive queue over there.
Intersection not found. Easy
Oh, look at that KLM
7906.
sneaking behind. Sneaking in behind Egypt there.
Taxiway Whiskey 5 and Delta. Easy 7906.
Oh, naughty. That's November 2, isn't it?
Facing east. Speedbird 2761.
Oh, that's November 2.
Runway 18 left. Line
Why
up
are
and
they...
wait. KLM 627
It's
heavy.
because they're staying on Bravo as long as possible. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Step all ground. Speedbird 2761 with information
Yeah.
like requesting push and start.
KLM 1459, a pushback approved, facing south. Good thing I got that call sign out because the one next to them has just
Pushback
called up
approved
as well.
facing south.
Embraer
KLM
next to 73.
1459er.
Okay. Now we're getting busy.
Step on
They're
ground.
taxiing in nice and
KLM
slowly. It's another
1459er
Embraer followed by
with information
an
like
A319.
Push and start.
Transavia 5820, cross runway 18 centre.
Cross runway 18
Get over it.
center. Transavia 5820.
KLM 1272 is the next one in. KLM 627 heavy, runway 18 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Got heavy arriving just in front of us here. Didn't seem to click it then.
On reaching altitude 1000.
In they
Contact
go.
departure. KLM 627 heavy.
Look at that big whopper. 787. Lovely.
Skip all
slowing
ground.
down.
KLM 1931
KLM
with information
1446,
like
taxi to
requesting
the
push and
intersection
start.
of Alpha and Alpha 9 Charlie. That's great, that is. Speedbird 2761, taxi to runway 18 left via Bravo. Get you out of there. They're going to go in
Taxi to
there.
runway 18 left
Speedbird
via
8453, taxi to
Bravo.
ramp.
Speedbird 2761.
Look at that, they just carry on.
Speedbird 845.
All the way in. Transavia 6671, runway 18 left, line up and wait. Transavia 5820, taxi to the intersection of Alpha and Alpha 14. Just to hold them short of there. Oh, let's get them on Alpha. No, actually, you know what? We'll get them on Bravo. Get them on Bravo. They'll be going faster and then they
Taxi
can
and hold at the
get onto
intersection
Alpha.
of taxiway
You're
Alpha
holding
and
there,
Alpha
aren't you?
14. Transavia 5820.
KLM 1304, taxi to the intersection of Alpha and Alpha 4 West. KLM 1304, taxi to the intersection of Alpha and Alpha 4 Whiskey. Thank you. KLM 1459, a taxi to runway 18 left via Bravo, cross runway 27. Get on Bravo at your earliest
Command
convenience, please.
requirement missing.
Yes, I know. KLM
1304.
1272, taxi to the intersection of Alpha and Alpha 14. Lovely.
Taxi and hold at the intersection
Okay.
of taxiway Alpha and Alpha
KLM
4
1931, pushback
Whiskey.
approved,
KLM
facing south.
1304.
Any arrivals? Yes.
Taxi
Ooh.
to runway 18
Air
left,
Arabian
via
Maroc
Bravo.
680.
Cross runway 27.
No.
KLM 1459.
Royal Air Maroc 680. Runway 18 centre, clear to land. Why did I think it was Air Arabian Maroc?
Taxi and
KLM
hold at the
1602,
intersection of
runway
taxiway
18 right, clear
Alpha
to land.
and Alpha 14. KLM 1272.
Transavia is not going just yet
Pushback approved
because
facing
there was a
south.
heavy out before them,
KLM
wasn't there?
1931.
No, they're at 2,500 feet now, actually, so we can get them out.
Royal Air Maroc 680.
Transavia 6671, runway 18 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. How far out are they? More than 5 miles.
Runway
Easy
18
7906,
clear to
cross runway 18 centre.
KLM 1602. Runway
We've got the
18
Embraer
left,
out of here, then
clear
it's the
for immediate
737.
takeoff on reaching altitude
I am
1000.
thoroughly enjoying myself. This is
Contact
great.
departure.
This is really
Transavia
great.
6671.
The added detail of the aircraft models makes a really positive difference. You're holding there, aren't you? Because you're a good boy.
Skip all ground. Speedbird 2761 ready to taxi.
Speedbird 438, taxi to ramp. You're holding there, are you? No, you're going to go to Alpha 10.
Speedbird 438.
It's great knowing where they're going to hold as well with the taxi to intersection commands.
680 and final 18 center.
Transavia 5820, taxi to ramp via Alpha 13. Get all the way in, just go.
Taxi to ramp via
Easy
Alpha
7906, taxi to the
Transavia
intersection of
5820.
Alpha and Delta. No.
Negative, intersection not found.
Yeah,
Easy
it's Alpha 22,
7906.
that's why. Easy 7906, taxi to ramp via Delta, Alpha. What is that?
Taxi to ramp via
It's
Delta,
blue and orange,
Alpha.
isn't it?
Easy 7906.
Alpha 19 Whiskey, Alpha 19 Echo. Let's try Alpha 19. Easy 7906, taxi to the intersection of Alpha and Alpha 19 Whiskey. There it is. Easy 7906, taxi to ramp via Bravo, Alpha. What?
Taxi and hold at the
You just do that.
taxiway Alpha and
See, look,
Alpha
we've got this
19
one holding
Whiskey.
here now to come in
Easy
here.
7906.
KLM 1931, taxi to runway 18 left via Bravo, cross runway 27. Saudia 216 heavy, pushback approved, facing north. KLM 1203, runway 18 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Qatari 274 heavy, runway 18 left, line up and wait. You're going in there. KLM 1446, taxi to ramp. So that one's ready for a
Taxi
push,
to
but we're going to
ramp
get that one
via
in
Bravo,
first before the other one
Alpha.
comes out.
Easy 7906.
And then once they have come out, then they
Taxi
can
to
go in.
runway 18 left. via
Lovely.
Bravo. Cross runway
It's working
27.
well, isn't it?
KLM 1931.
Got Royal Air Maroc. KLM 1906, runway 18 centre, clear to land. Vueling 8302, runway 18 right, clear to land. I think we're managing this pretty well at the moment. Oh, let's have a look at this Royal Air Maroc, because it's a lovely livery, this. If it's a 737, it'll be all good. Took F. Oh, aye. Oh, aye, that's tasty. Very tasty. What else is tasty is that this is ready to go in a moment. Look, beacon light is on. Unfortunately, we're not going to see it take off. I will be finishing soon because we're nearly at an hour. See, look.
KLM 1906.
KLM 1181, pushback approved, facing south. Okay, they did. KLM 1304, taxi to ramp. KLM 1272, cross runway 18 centre. There goes KLM 1203. Saudia is ready to go as well over there somewhere. Where is it? There.
KLM 1181.
Well, they're not actually. I thought they were.
Taxi to ramp.
Easy
KLM
coming in.
1304.
Hello, Drew.
Cross runway 18 center.
Giving them clearance.
KLM 1272.
Final departure of the day.
KLM
Qatari
1259
274
ready
heavy,
to taxi.
runway 18 left. Cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 18 left. Cleared for immediate
Out
takeoff.
goes
On reaching altitude
one of my
1000,
favourite aircraft
contact
livery
departure.
combos. Look at that as well. Transavia 7.3. Very tasty. Had a great time here at Schiphol. 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 Skimpole. Whatever you want to call it these days. Oh, look at the 737-700 compared to the absolute wagon. Hang on, we're going to get a nice little pause of this just to give you a scale. Because everybody seems to think that aircraft with two engines are the same size as each other.
1584 on final 18 right.
But just bear that in mind. That they're very much not. You know what I mean? Everybody seems to think that twin-engined aircraft are all the same size. Pfft, no. No, they are not. The 777 is an absolute whopper. It is colossal. And we're going to fly down the runway. Oh, I'm sorry. I made a dog's backside of that. Let's enjoy this as it rotates and takes off out of here, out of Schiphol. The Qatari 777-300 by Just Flight. And out it goes. And that is going to end this episode, everybody. I have had a whale of a time here at Schiphol today. Schiphol, whatever. I know it's not been the busiest. Again, it's a caveat that I'm not going to keep repeating here with the Just Flight stuff. You all know this by now, but I hope you've enjoyed looking at this as much as I have. I think it looks so refined now and so fine-tuned here on Tower Simulator 3. It's really gone in such a great direction. So, yeah, fingers crossed it's a sign of more positive things to come. That's the end of this episode, though. Thank you so much for watching. I'm hopefully going to feel better soon. I am actually recording another episode for Monday after this. So, yeah, I'll be back here in a moment's time in real life. But, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.